Hello everyone. In the previous video we have learnt about the conic sections, what are conic sections and how they are formed. In this video we will learn about the different elements or the parts which are related to the conic sections. We have already learned that a conic section is the locus of a point which is always having the ratio of the distance from a fixed point to the distance from a fixed line as a constant. And that was known as the eccentricity. Here we have to learn about the parts. So the first part comes as the directrix. The fixed line from which we have to find the distance is known as the directrix. Here in this figure we can see BC is the directrix. The distance we are taking from a point on the conic section P, and this PM is the distance of the directrix from P. Then is focus. As we were talking about the fixed point, the fixed point is only known as the focus of the conic section. Remember that in case of the ellipse and the hyperbola, there are two foci. Here we find S is the focus of this particular conic section, which is a parabola. And we find that PS is the distance of the point P from the focus. This is also known as the focal distance of point P from S. Now we are talking about the eccentricity. As we have discussed that the eccentricity is the ratio of these distances PS and PM. So here eccentricity is the ratio PS upon PM, and that is represented by E. Now different conic sections have the different values of E. According to the values of E, we find that when E is 0, then the conic section is the circle. Why? Because there is no such ratio, because in case of circle we don't have a directrix. If E is less than 1, then the conic section is an ellipse. It means for an ellipse E is always less than 1. If E is equal to 1, it means PM and PS are equal. Then the conic section is a parabola. It means for parabola, E is always 1. It means these two distances are always equal. And then if E is greater than 1, then the conic section is a hyperbola. For hyperbola, E is greater than 1. It means we can say that PS upon PS greater than 1 means PS will be greater than PM. Now the axis, or it is also known as the principal axis. This is the straight line which is perpendicular to the directrix and passing through the focus. It means here x dash is the principal axis or the axis of the conic section. Next is the vertex. What is the vertex? Here you can see O is the vertex. This is the point of intersection of the conic section and the principal axis. Now the chord. As we have learnt in circle also, that any line joining any 2 points on the circumference of the circle is known as the chord. Here also the same, if we have any 2 points on the conic section, and then the line joining these 2 points is also known as the chord here. Now the focal chord. As the name itself tells, focal means through the focus. So any chord which is passing through the focus of the conic section is known as focal chord. Here we can see MAN is the chord which is passing through the focus S. So it is the focal chord. Now the center of a conic section. What is it? A point which is bisecting every chord of a conic section is known as its center. Here you can see in this figure 2, GH and EF are two chords and the point O is bisecting them. So O is the center. Also it bisects A dash and B dash, which are known as its axis. That we'll be learning when we learn about the ellipse. After this we go to the double ordinate. What is double ordinate? Name itself tells that any of the chord which is perpendicular to the principal axis, like MN here, is known as the double ordinate. Now what about the latus rectum? Latus rectum is a chord which is passing through the focus and is perpendicular to the principal axis, like L dash here and here also L dash. These are the latus rectum of both. Since latus rectum is passing through the focus, so is it also a focal chord? So we can also say that a focal chord perpendicular to the principal axis is the latus rectum. Also we find it is double ordinate. So can we say a double ordinate passing through the focus is the latus rectum? Like this, we can understand about the latus rectum. It is perpendicular to the principal axis and passing through the focus. So in this video we have learned about all the elements of the parts of any of the conic section. Now in the next video we will be learning about the parabola in detail and its standard equations. Thanks for watching my video. If you have any comments or doubts, leave them in the comment box and I will get back to you.